We have a motion to adjourn by Parker, seconded by Bordelon. All those in favor? Aye. Aye.
Excuse me, I would just like to address the council. I suffered a grave injustice here in the town of Groton. Excuse me, councilwomen, councilmen. I suffered a grave injustice in your town by the Groton Police Department. My First Amendment rights were violated. I was unlawfully arrested by the Groton Police Department, given a $75,000 bond. Why won't you talk about this? This is a grave injustice that happened in your town, and none of you will speak up against the injustice.
I am Leroy Truth for Leroy Truth Investigation, because the truth matters. I am Leroy Truth. Screen for a bit, lock my car. Hopefully the cell signal will be good. And I'm here to support. You know him, you love him, and Sean Long Island Audit up there. And this is insane how the police have circled the wagons to protect Sergeant Fahey. And welcome, Patrick. And there are police vehicles stationed here, since both Sean and myself let people know that we would be here peacefully, as always. I gotta fix my tie. That's my tie. A little down there. There we go. Yes, welcome everyone. Please smash that like button as you come in here. And here's a couple police cars in front of me here. And let's see if they're stationed for us, which they are, most likely. And is anyone in them? I'm not sure.
As I'm using as my thumbnail.
Ah, good. Now, no one in the cars here. And by the way, put a 1, if you can hear me clearly, put a 1 in the chat here. And so happy you all join in. Hello there, everyone. 1, good. Elizabeth, NZ, Kiwi, Edmund, Frank, is that Frank Pants? All right, thank you. So we are here at Groton Town Hall Annex. And they have their computer open here. And remember, this is our police car, it's not theirs. And we are here to attend the meeting peacefully.
I'm here with Leroy Truth from Leroy Truth Investigations. Please go subscribe to the channel. You drove a long way to be here.
And there's Sean Long Island Audit over there, of course. And so we have the Town Hall Annex. All right, let's check this out. Have not been here before. And please smash that like button, everyone. Please smash that like button here. I got 120 people in the room. I'd love to have 120 likes. And let's make sure this is the meeting place here too. All right. So is this where the famous meeting is?
Yes, sir.
It starts at what time? 6:30?
I believe it's 6:30.
Okay. And are you here because we're here?
We're just here on standby, just to make sure everything goes smooth. That's it.
But you're never here normally, right?
I believe we aren't.
I'd say no. Were you here last meeting?
I was not. No.
Okay.
Relatively, so.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's head in there. Yeah, sure. See how to protect and serve. Thank you. And it's Officer Pietri?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, how you guys doing? Good. Hey, Officer Good. Here. Officer Jones. Steve Jackson, I believe.
Yes, he is unable to.
Counselor McBride. Here. Counselor Merritt. Here.
Okay, here we are.
Here. Counselor Rust. Here. And Mayor Pickett.
Okay. Counselors, whatever you decide to do, at least be consistent and be honest about why you're doing what you're doing. And take action to become consistent to prove your leadership and earn the votes that you want or expect from Groton residents this fall. Thank you.
Next, David Franco.
Is it okay if I put my microphone here? People are having trouble hearing. Can I put it up there? I asked the mayor and council if I could put my microphone next to the microphone at the podium, and they just looked at me like a deer in headlights. Now check this out. This is David Franco, the man who body checks me and blocks my camera and then blocks Long Island Audit's camera in just a few minutes. And who is David Franco? Let's see. Well, the name of the mayor is Mayor Franco. Turns out David Franco is the husband of the mayor, Mayor Franco. And look what he tries to do. He tries to block Sean's camera right here too.
Hi, my name is Dave Franco. Do I have to be here?
Yeah.
And what for? I can't look around. I'll say the lane. Mystic. We're here to talk about the bond ordinance for designing construction around athletic fields. I think it's long overdue. I'm well for it. I think what you guys have done is amazing. And I think what we're looking at for Groton in the future is going to be unbelievable for the kids.
Yes, but I'm changing it to this because that's not what was produced in the public hearings. And on the original, what we had originally framed up with originally, substantive pages. So I'm amending it. Is that correct, Mr. Burke?
So Madam Mayor, would you like me to read the original one then? Because I read this one.
Section 1. Second. We have a motion to adjourn by Parker, seconded by Bordelon. All those in favor?
Aye.
Excuse me, I would just like to address the council. I suffered a grave injustice here in the town of Groton. Excuse me, councilwomen, councilmen. I suffered a grave injustice in your town by the Groton Police Department. My First Amendment rights were violated. I was unlawfully arrested by the Groton Police Department, given a $75,000 bond. Why won't you talk about this? This is a grave injustice that happened in your town, and none of you will speak up against the injustice. None of you will say a word against the injustice. I was unlawfully arrested along with my cameraman, a journalist, unlawfully arrested, and none of you will speak up against it. Do you have anything to say, Mrs. Mayor? Nothing to say about the grave injustice? I'm not breaking any laws, officers. Do you have anything to say, councilman, about the grave injustice that took place in your town, where you were elected to serve? A journalist, you spoke arrested? Nothing to say. Ma'am, do you have anything to say about the Groton Police Department? What are you guys going to do to rectify the situation? What are you all doing? Excuse me, don't bump into me, man. I appreciate it. What are you going to do? What are you all going to do to make this right? This was a grave injustice that took part in your town, and none of you, all of you are cowards. You hire the police, why? Because you're scared of a camera? You're scared of a camera? And then this guy wants to get in and start bumping me. Yeah, you can't do that. You can't. I can do what I'm doing. You can't do what you were doing. You can look all you want, but you can't touch, all right? Keep your hands to yourself. Councilman, do you have any comment on the injustice, the grave injustice, a cameraman and a journalist arrested in your town, Councilman? This is the guy right here bumping into us. Councilman, do you have any comment? I saw you giving some dirty looks while I was speaking. Are you friends with Sergeant BRYAN FAHEY? Do you have a conflict of interest? Do you have a conflict of interest, Councilman? Are you going to do anything to resolve this grave injustice that took place in your town? Why won't you talk about it? Why not have a conversation? Why not have a conversation about a grave injustice that happened in your town, a town you were elected to serve? I might not be a resident here, but I came here in a journalistic capacity asking questions about a resident here, and I was unlawfully arrested, put in a jail cell, set a $75,000 bond for voyeurism. Voyeurism, criminal trespass, and breach of the peace. And you have nothing to say? I have a First Amendment right to ask you questions, Councilman. Are you the one that called the Groton Police Department to be here? I was told that they never come to these meetings, Councilman. Did you call them to be here? Do you have no soul, no compassion for a man being unlawfully arrested in the town of Groton? Yeah, I'm getting away from his car. Yep, no problem. Question, have you ever arrested somebody for spitting in somebody's face and mouth before? I gotta ask a question. You don't have to comment. How about you? Have you ever arrested anybody for spitting in somebody's face and mouth, officer? I will just say, I think you guys did a good job. You didn't violate my rights. I uphold good law enforcement, and I condemn the bad ones, and I expose them. You see this, ladies and gentlemen? This is what happens. This is what happens. 2 law enforcement officers for a man with a camera. They run out the back door. I should have had Leroy Truth. Make sure you go subscribe to Leroy Truth. I appreciate him coming all the way out here. He drove 3 hours in traffic to come to Groton, and I appreciate him for doing that and supporting me. You know, we the people need to stick together. And this is the town manager.
Oh, I left my microphone inside.
Town manager, let's speak. Let's talk. Let's do it. Let's fix this problem. This is the problem with elected officials, ladies and gentlemen, is that they want to violate our rights and then they don't want to address it. Why not have a conversation about it? It's all on video. He wants to wave goodbye. Make sure you guys hit that like button and share this video. This video needs to be seen by as many people as possible. Thank you all for joining. Listen, 69 minutes in, you guys stood with me till the end. For those of you who watched all the way through the boring meeting and everything, I really appreciate it. There's another meeting here August 5th that I will be coming to where they will have public comment on the agenda. I just checked, but I'm not waiting till August 5th. I'm being arraigned this Friday, July 25th at the New London Superior Court. I'm not waiting. There's nothing illegal about what I did. Nothing. And I want to say, these Groton police officers here, they didn't get in my way. There was a citizen that got in my way and started pushing me, and they actually told him to stop. So you got to give credit where credit is due, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of the day, a citizen tried to get in my face. He pushed me, and the officer told him, hey, calm down, stop doing what you're doing, move on. I have a First Amendment right to petition my grievances to my government. I can walk you all the way to your car. I'll knock on your door. I mean, it looks like I got a bunch more doors to knock on. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why not have the conversation? I'm sorry. Why don't apologize? Maybe I wouldn't even have filed a lawsuit against the town of Groton. It's going to cost all of the residents here in Groton. There wasn't many residents here, but it's going to cost them their money. It's not the councilman's money. It's not the town of Groton's money in the federal lawsuit. It's not their hard-earned money. I don't want to take the town's money here. Why can't I get an apology? Why can't I get an apology? Unlawfully arrested for asking questions of public officials. Unlawfully arrested, placed in a jail cell, arrested for voyeurism, criminal trespassing, a conspiracy with the Groton Police Department and the Connecticut State Police. For what? Knocking on an unhinged individual's door, and then he spits in my face and mouth, and they don't arrest him, but yet they give me a $75,000 bond, a felony charge of voyeurism, 2 misdemeanor charges, criminal trespassing and breach of the peace. And this is going to end up costing the residents here in the town of Groton. And not one of the councilmen or councilwomen or the mayor or the town manager, not one of them will say, I saw what happened to you and I am sorry for what happened to you. I'm sorry you and your cameraman were falsely arrested. You think saying sorry is going to do anything different for the lawsuit? If anything, it's going to make me feel a little bit better and say, look, the council people are taking accountability. That's what this is about. This is not about filing a lawsuit. I don't want to get arrested. My freedom is not worth any amount of money. It is priceless. My freedom is priceless. Our Constitution is priceless. Our constitutional rights are priceless. But yet, I can't even say, it's all on video for the world to see. Everybody's posting it. It's everywhere. But yet, can't even get I'm sorry that happened to you. That's an unfortunate situation. We're going to look into it. Just silence. Just utter silence. They don't want to say a word. We're going to look into it, Mr. Reyes. Sir, I saw what happened to you. We're going to look into it. It's of grave concern to us as councilwomen and councilmen. We would like to let you know we're looking into it. We're going to investigate the Groton Police Department. We're doing anything but to just stare in my face. Somebody who was violated twice in one day. Law enforcement officers are leaving here. Somebody was violated twice in one day, not only being unlawfully arrested, being spat in the face, menaced with a gun. by this unhinged lunatic. I could have HIV for all I know. I could have HIV for all I know.